Your national forecast starts here, and yes, we will be talking about some hazy skies, some of that haze traveling all the way out towards Ontario and Quebec this weekend, courtesy of the wildfire smoke. Many Canadians will be treated to scenes like this, though. Beautiful sunrises and sunsets, but some thunderstorms to interrupt this weekend. I'll have that forecast. Also, all eyes on Newfoundland for the regatta this week. Will the weather clear up into Wednesday? That answer is just ahead. And also, Halifax, Nova Scotia, you could be in line for some thunderstorms today. I'll time it out. And speaking of thunderstorms, check out the swirl in the sky. This was captured earlier this week in Ontario. Your national forecast begins right here. As always, it's a pleasure to have you along with us, especially on a long weekend where that forecast is just so important, the halfway mark through the summer. I know we've got mixed feelings about this one, right? Hopefully I can make you smile with some great weather. We do have quite a beautiful day today in Winnipeg. Some early rumbles of thunder earlier this morning and then more stable this afternoon. Still hot in Calgary. Beautiful day in Vancouver today at 25 degrees. We continue to see heat right across the east, and that will continue the unstable forecast. So we will see that becoming more stable, though, across Manitoba and through the northwest of Ontario. Thunderstorm risk rising throughout the south, heat continuing within the west. So it really feels like the long weekend of August. As we look at the instability here, essentially a huge warm front is draped right across the east. We could see some of the bigger storms today up and down the St. Lawrence and even through northern portions of New Brunswick. When I say larger, bigger storms, that means hail, some stronger winds associated with this, and it's all this warm front here. See this big storm system that's moving out of Ontario and into Quebec? This is what's going to fire up the storms. Now again, not everybody is going to see a thunderstorm. It will be quite pop-up in nature, especially within the south of Ontario today. It does seem like this region, though, Niagara, Hamilton, up towards Guelph, that really has been a prime zone throughout this week that has been seeing the development of those storms. So hit and miss throughout the day today. If you're going downtown Toronto, tons of events happening with tennis, with the Carnival, the Veld Music Festival. The umbrella might be something you want to keep on standby or a plan to get inside. Ottawa also looking at that risk for some severe storms today. But again, the bigger storms east of Ottawa out towards Montreal, Quebec, we're going to hold on to that potential as we go into the afternoon. You feel the stickiness, you feel the humidity. So if those storms do rise and fire up, you know the downpours could be big. And we're going to see that across Atlantic Canada as well. Halifax, you do have that thunderstorm risk going into the afternoon. But again, the bigger, larger storms will be contained up towards the north. You can see the humidity here. Look at Ottawa, feeling like 40. Even Charlottetown feeling like 37, Moncton feeling like 38. We've still got a little bit of humidity in the air for St. John's. We will see more of a stable forecast across Ontario as we go into Sunday. Still holding on to the heat, but that thunderstorm risk does diminish. I can't say the same, though, for Ottawa. Ottawa still holding on to that thunderstorm potential, and then you can see temperatures decreasing as we go throughout this week. Similar setup into Montreal. Sunday, still the risk of storms, and then a cooler forecast for the week ahead. Now, Western Canada also looking at the potential for storms, also looking at the heat. Kelowna today at 35, Medicine Hat at 34. Temperatures will be decreasing as well this week. You can see the instability still holding within the interior of BC. Dry lightning will be a concern through this area today. We will watch Calgary for the development of some bigger storms, and Calgary, that storm track, it will favor you. We will see cooler air coming in, but the unstable forecast continuing. Jasper, some rainfall, much needed rainfall coming your way for Monday.